All right, in this video, we're going to put together a double bowl and we are going to play it and see some of the versatility. So with the double bowl, what you're going to be doing is you're going to have two bowls, right? You're going to have a handle. In order to have two bowls fit onto this handle and work properly, the polarization of each bowl needs to be so much that it is attracted to each other when it is on here, right? You are going to learn that at medicineofsounds.com/assembly. When you buy a set, you're going to know this because on the double bowl tutorial, I will show you about that. But what's most important is that this is set up that way, that it's attracting towards this, because that's how this handle is set up. When I send this to you, we've got one side going into here, and it's going to automatically attract this way. So we want these to be polarized the same way. It is not very hard to do. You'll see on the tutorial, but I just wanted to say that before we continue. Once you have that set up, literally all that you do is you have your two bowls, you take this one, you make sure it is polarized correctly. Right now it's pushing against me, so I can feel that. So what I do is I flip it around, I go in at an angle like that, and then I take this one and I go at an angle like this. And just go straight on. So with two bowls, as soon as you have a handle, you can play a double, or you can turn one of them into a chalice and have one of them as a smaller bowl. So this is it right here. I'm going to play it for a sec, and you can get an idea of how it sounds. Sounds pretty cool, right? So with the double bowl, what you can be doing is you can be moving around the ears and making all sorts of nuanced tones because of the relationship of the sounds. As I had said before, if you remember, if you watched the other video, we've got a D sharp and we've got a D sharp again, fourth octave and third octave. Why I do that is because it matches my unique singing voice. I'm going to explain more about matching to your singing voice in another video, but that's why I choose this. And it makes it so that when I'm toning, that is my unique tone that is really easy for me to tone with. And then what I do is I put on a backing track and walk through the room. That is honestly one of my favorite things to do. It makes it so that two bowls is worth its weight in gold, in the sense that I can walk through the entire space and get everybody in there to have the bowls as close as possible to them. That is basically one of my favorite things about these bowls, is that we can get them close to people, and you're giving them as intimate of an experience as possible. And that's the goal. So you might have noticed that I'm holding my arm out. That is not how you want to be playing this. I'm only playing it like that because I have a table here, so there's not really a good way to set this up where I can demo it to you. The way that you want to be playing this is like this. So hopefully you got a little bit of a decent idea there. What my arm was doing is it was stretched out. You don't want the pressure going here or here because you are going to exhaust yourself very quickly. When your arm is stretched out, all of the pressure is going to your shoulder and it makes it much easier. If you're even finding you're fatiguing that way, which most people don't, but if you did, what you can also do is you can kneel down beside people and completely rest yourself for a moment by doing one of two things. I'll show you both variations. So as you could see, the bowl was positioned on my knee, and I made it so that this hand was just holding it in place, either that way or that way. And 100% of the weight though is going onto my knee, so it's not weighing down. So my arm gets a break and I'm good to go. I don't normally feel like I need to do that, but it's nice to do that anyways because you can get the bowls really close to people's heads and create, this is the thing, more nuances with your tone. So you can be holding it, you can move it around like that, then stretch your arm out so the pressure is going to your shoulder blade, and then you can position it onto your knee. The only complaint that I ever get about the bowl is that it's too heavy. It's not actually heavy, it's only a few pounds, but it's too heavy when people are working too hard and they're trying to do too much stuff. The thing is, you're going to get stronger the more that you use this, you're going to build up strength anyways, but when you're brand new, it is going to take a little bit of getting used to how much you want to be doing fancy stuff and just have your arms stretched out and just walk through the class and then kneel down, put it down onto your knee. You can keep it really simple for yourself. So I hope this video was useful and informative, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.